Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about how to heal relationships. This can be a relationship with a friend, a family member, a coworker, a lover, and most importantly, yourself, because that's where it starts. Healing any kind of connection, whether you are physically connected to this person or not, starts with you. It starts with you loving yourself enough to take the time to go within, to take the time to heal, to take the time to learn and grow and expand from your experiences. All the experiences, the quote unquote good ones and the quote unquote bad ones, because they're all chosen experiences, attracted experiences. And when we can really take hold of that and understand that for the most part, it's what we attract to us. Sometimes things just happen. It's nobody's fault. It's just part of the human experience. There's always going to be the dark and there's always going to be the light side of everything, because we have to have the duality. We have to have the contrast for this world. Every single person in your life is a mirror to you. Every single experience is an opportunity to learn and grow. So how can we heal relationships? What's going on with your relationships? And first, we're going to start with a message from the Spirit Cats, and this is about soulmates. Meet, moon, and mirror. They are perfect reflections of each other. They have so much to teach each other and so much to learn. Just as the moon reflects the light of the sun, they reflect each other's light back at each other. They are both emanating and reflecting. Look around. Your friends and family are perfect reflections of you. They are in your dream just as much as you are in their dream. A perfect paradox. So with each interaction, ask yourself, what do I have to learn from you? What do I have to share with you? What are you teaching me about myself? Remember, we are here to help each other grow. And sometimes the biggest, well, I'd say most of the time, the biggest catalyst for growth are the ones that trigger us, the ones that push us, the ones that push our buttons, right? Those are the ones that teach us the most. So we're going to get some messages here. Take it as it resonates. If you're feeling into a friendship, a family member, and something romantic comes up, then just don't take that as a romantic message. But if you're tuning into a soulmate, a divine partner, then obviously you're going to take the messages, right? So just tune in to what you're guided to as your truth. So we're going to start with this one. This one stood out. That's why it was put in the middle. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. This goes for anyone. Everybody's at where they're at because they've lived the life they've lived. They have the perception that they have, right? We're all where we're at based on our experiences. But when we criticize one another, when we put one another down, when we judge one another or even ourselves, it holds us back. When you love and accept yourself and you love and accept the people in your life, then it will transform. And if it's toxic and it's no good, it's time to let go. That's the golden rule, right? So this is about acceptance. These two want to come out together. So first we have a masculine energy coming through to give a message. So this message is from a masculine. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as an ocean. In your heart, you know the truth about your soulmate, your divine partner, your sacred lover, your flame. And this is a deep love. This is a real love. This is a true love, okay? You are always loved. And then look at this card. So this is definitely to do with soulmate love, right? Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. You're attracting lovers to you. You're attracting a new spark in your current relationship. Feel into this creative energy that moves through you. How do you heal a connection? You let the creative energy of all that is, this passionate energy, this sensual energy, move through you and let your relationship expand. Your knowledge and wisdom of love expand. Your creativity expand. Light up your passion. I feel like this masculine wants to be seen here and has a lot of passion. So this is embrace. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Yeah. When you accept others as they are and you accept yourself and you accept situations, whatever relationship you're tuning into, embrace it. Because that's where the missing pieces are. Your divine mirrors. Embrace the moment. Embrace the contrast. Embrace the challenge, because it does help you grow, and it could be the key to your healing, the missing piece, right? Embrace. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace, again, the word embrace, new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So there's some kind of new path. Perhaps you might be accepting, some of you, I feel, are definitely accepting that something is not working out. And when you release that person, that connection, that friendship, that relationship, there are new possibilities. A new path is available to you when you release the past. Follow it with faith. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Yeah, again, back to the divine mirror. So beware of what you're projecting, and also beware of what other people are projecting towards you, because sometimes people will project their own, shit, so to speak, on you. So don't allow that. Be aware of it and be aware of what you're projecting out, right? What you like in one another is a great quality that you hold, and what you don't like and frustrates you could be something that needs to be healed and released. So you can always learn from everyone, and you're going through a transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So you want to transform, you want to transmute the shadows into the light, you allow yourself to transform. And you allow your love to deepen. But love will conquer all things. It doesn't mean you need to put up with anything that's toxic. But when you love yourself, when you send love out, when you love someone unconditionally enough to either let them go or allow it to transform and embrace it, things change, okay? But there is a relationship that is ready to deepen here. So we're gonna dig into this a little bit. So I feel like on one side, you're letting go of something, someone, the way you thought it would be, a certain connection. And on the other side, there's a transformation of this beautiful connection, I feel like, with this masculine. This masculine's really standing out to me, okay? So there's a masculine that wants to come forward, the masculine within you that feels very passionate and wants a transformation. And there's also people or someone in particular in your life that it's time to just embrace the fact that it's just not what you expected, and to let it go. And if it's meant to be, the person will stay or come back. If it's not, there's someone new. That's what I'm feeling. Because if we hold on tight to the past, if we hold on tight to what we don't like, and the criticizing and the judging and the fighting and the contrast, if we hold on to that, we don't give it a chance to grow. We don't give it a chance to transform. But when you let go, and you let it go to God, to the universe, and you move forward and you embrace and accept what's happening, then you give it the opportunity to change. So there's some kind of transformation, and the Spirit wants you to embrace it. Spirit, what would you like the viewer who's ever listening to surrender to? Surrender to obsessive thinking, over analyzing, being all up in your head. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even solve the problem. So surrender that obsessive thinking. That's what it is. Just let it go. Let go. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Look, it's two people swimming together. Happiness, joy, emotional intelligence, having fun, being lighthearted, right? Surrender to miracles. Miracles are happening right now in your connections, healing your relationships. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. And what I'm getting from this is it's time to heal your relationship with your physical body. Love yourself just as you are. Take care of yourself. Nourish yourself with that apple, right? Have some fun. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Yes, trust your intuition. Trust what your body is telling you about these different connections. Trust that. And at the bottom, I knew there was one more for this other side because it feels like these are together. Like surrender to the miracles, surrender to the wisdom of your body. And then surrender obsessive thinking. And at the bottom is surrender defensiveness. Yeah. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. There's no reason that when you're having a conversation with someone that you automatically need to put your point of view out or be defensive or defend yourself. There's no reason. Everybody's truth is their own truth. You have your own truth, they have theirs. And maybe when you step back and you center yourself and you hear someone out, you'll get their perspective. You'll understand where they're coming from. Doesn't mean you have to agree with it. It just means you understand. And then you're not overthinking because you understand they're coming from a different perspective than you. That's what I'm feeling. And then when you're grounded, you can offer a non-defensive, centered, unconditional, loving, compassionate response. So this is when you surrender defensiveness within you, then the defensiveness around you of other people transforms. I went through that with somebody. It was a good friend and they were super, super, super defensive all the time. And I didn't understand because to me, I felt like I was being very calm and I don't feel like I'm an outwardly defensive person. I mean, I will defend my honor. I will defend someone else's honor, like that type of stuff. But I didn't feel like I was a defensive person. But this person kept being defensive and I know how energy works. So I thought, gosh, do I have that energy living inside of me and I need to let go of it? And deep within me, I still had this and I had to let go. That's why I do theta healing and energy healing and clearing, because it clears out that energy. And once I did that, once I recognized and I took ownership and said, okay, maybe I am a little defensive. Maybe within me I'm defensive. Maybe it doesn't come out of my mouth, but maybe energetically I'm defensive. So I let go of that. I healed that within myself. And guess what? The very next day I saw this person, they were not defensive at all. I mean, that's how magical energy is and how you can transform any connection. Even if you're not physical with the person, you can allow yourself to transform. You can allow it to transform. So Spirit, we're healing relationships, connections. We're learning and growing from each of our connections. So what is coming up for the viewer? What is manifesting then? What are these miracles? Wow. Okay, let's see. The Six of Cups. So a childhood wish and dream come true. That's your inner child, the past, handing you the cup and saying, we don't need to live in the past anymore. We don't need to hold on to the pain, to the defensiveness, to the obsessive thinking, and there's peace. Do you see this peace? There's balance with the Six of Cups. Unconditional love. Love yourself. Nurture your inner child, your past self. Love them for what they taught you. Let go of the energy that's not serving you and move forward. It's like passing the torch to a new beginning. Look at that. It's beautiful. This is unconditional love. This is soulmate love. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. What's manifesting when you surrender, when you let go, when you embrace and accept what's happening, when you trust your intuition, when you let this passion move through you, is the 10 of freaking Pentacles. Masculine and feminine coming together, having it all. The home, the love, the money, the legacy, something to do with strong roots with your family. You're starting something new. It's your legacy. And something about the masculine energy is the lone wolf energy. But deep within your heart, you know that this love is true. Deep within your heart, you know that this kind of love, having it all, is meant for you. And your soulmate is maybe differ from you, right? But that's good, because then you can teach one another. I feel like people oftentimes expect the other person to be and think and feel just like them. But that's not going to happen, because everybody's lived a different life. And if we're always defensive and obsessive, I mean, where's that really going to get you, right? And it's just being kind of logical with yourself and being grounded. But there is money coming in. There's abundance coming in. There's this feeling of having it all when you pass the torch, when you let go of the past. Something about the past, something about letting go of the way things were in the past is what's going to change things now. Okay. And the moon card stuck out, but it was kind of chunky, and so that's overcoming illusions and trusting your intuition. And look at this, 2 of Cups. Look at that. Soulmates coming together. When you let go and you pass the torch of the past and you move forward in the now, look at this, 2 of Cups, 2 people coming together. Okay, so divine feminines, this is what I'm feeling. The divine feminine within you, masculines, because we hold both energy, or you, the divine feminine. There is something about letting go of some childhood trauma, childhood wounds, parent-child relationship, your old self, this obsessive thinking, this defensiveness. Passing the torch, feeling into the love, knowing that you're meant to have it all. And then look, you're taking your cup because you're filling it. You're nurturing your inner child. You're healing. And you're sharing it with this masculine. I'm telling you, it's like this coming together, the best friends, reuniting, healing your connection. You want to know how to heal a connection? Love yourself and then share that love with the other person. It is all about the love. There is so much anger and there's so much hate in this world. And there's so much destruction and shadows and darkness. It's always going to be. That's the truth. Yes, my glass is always half full. I do focus on positivity. I do focus on abundance, but I am very aware of the other side, of the dark side, of the negativity, of the things that people hold on to and obsess about and think about that really don't do anyone any favors. So I feel like Spirit is saying, listen, do yourself a favor, focus on the love, because that's when you're going to have it all. And perhaps you do have it all in your current connection that you're in, and you're just not seeing it because you're holding on to the past. It's something about needing to let go of the past, because the 6 of Cups can be stuck, can be reminiscing too much about the past. Move forward. Surrender to the miracles. Trust your intuition. This is all positivity and all love, but when we hold on to toxic representation of love and things that happened that you can't necessarily change the past, but you can certainly grow and transform it, right? That's the key. Yeah, and look at this. This is opening up. There is a need to open up and not hold on so tight. That is the key here. Somebody is holding on way too tight to their heart, to their possessions, to their money, to just, this is just holding on way too tight, feeling that scarcity, poverty mindset, fearful energy. This is what needs to come into balance right now. Has to. This is what's transforming. Opening up. There has to be an opening up. And there is this opportunity to do so and have stability. Yeah, look at this. Brand new beginnings coming when you do this. And look at the shadows, the light. New beginnings. You are the magician. You are manifesting your dreams. You have everything you need to do this. You do not need to hold on to the past. You don't need to hold on so tight. And look how the arms are wide open. And I do feel a little bit like the feminine may be the one Could be the masculine, but I feel like the feminine might be holding on too tight. You may just, worry about the past, worry about the way your parents were, other people were. And it's just, it leads to this self-imposed entrapment with that obsessive thinking, that defensiveness, right? Defending it. And this masculine here, I feel that's with you or coming in is very open, is very magical, is my love is as deep as the ocean, feels very passionate and wants these new beginnings. But there's a need to open up. Anything else here, Spirit, that's important for this new manifestation? But there is this opportunity for something new. Heal and come out of the cave. Do your work. Go within. Surrender. Embrace. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities and come out of the cave. And look, it's representative as a feminine. And a lot of times the hermit, it could be a masculine, but it looks like a feminine energy to me. It feels very feminine. So coming out of the cave, coming out of being the hermit, seeing the light, you're very wise, you've grown. Reach out to me, let's do some healing, reach out to someone close to you. But this is healing the inner child. We can do some inner child work. Let's do it. Because once you do it and you come out of it, that's when you manifest these new beginnings. And this is how you heal a relationship, is you go within and you heal yourself. There's nothing more to it. It's very, very simple if you can look at it that way. And at the bottom is death. Yes, death of the old and a rebirth of the new. That is the key right now. That is the key energy right now. And we're going to get one more message from the Spirit Kitties, because this is for you. Let's see what comes out. So there is opportunity for a rebirth. And look at this. Walking the fine line, tiptoeing to the other side, right? Balance. Meet Varro Tiptoe Sky. She can balance perfectly with an inner precision and assurance. She leans one way and then the other, constantly adjusting and learning where her center lies. She understands the dichotomies, work and play, togetherness and solitude, inner reflection and outward expression, striving and letting go, accepting and changing, freedom and discipline, reason and intuition, spiritual expansion and grounding. They go on and on. Let Varro help you see what areas of your life are out of balance and what shifts you can make to return to a graceful equilibrium. Balance is coming. I'm sending you all so much love.